Cheers, and of course, welcome to the brand new season, I guess, of the WWW Run Fair. Turn that down for a second. Now, of course, I am your host, Bonnie Moffat, but I'm a little bit more than that, just a wee bit. I am one of the creators of this lovely festival. My tech partner is, well, she's a silent partner at the moment. You might know her from the Body Pair or Better Than None. That is, of course, Miss Laura My Yard Room. Wanted to say welcome, welcome home, as it were. This is, for now, the closest that we've got to getting home. I know a lot of us are, at this point, itching. This is Memorial Day weekend. This is pretty much the biggest weekend for a lot of us. I know right about now I would, let's see, it's noon. I would be at the Oklahoma Renaissance Festival. I would probably, it's a 3-day weekend. On the second day of a 3-day weekend, I'm usually at Jerusalem Cafe. So, hi Mishi, I miss your dirty falafel balls. They're vegan. But regardless, we've got a delightful show for you today. We've got Bluebeard, we've got Alexander Silver, we've got Shaylee the Fluting Fairy, we've got demos from LLSF Leather and Wench's Workshop. We've got the headliner, Lady Prudence, Her Majesty's Court Composer. I'm really excited about that. We've also got two very special things. We've got the giveaway of our lovely bottle opener, a little wizard from Iron Wolf Forge. And then we've also got a very special thing that we didn't even get the chance to announce. This was quite sudden. We have the world premiere of the brand new Bilge Pumps video. It's for Waterbound, of course. Really excited about this, guys. We're special enough to have a world premiere. That's kind of a big deal to me. I don't know. But we've got a lot of show ahead of us. For those of you just tuning in, again, hello, Bonnie Moffat here. You might know me as a storyteller, but today I'm your host extraordinaire who likes to bump into walls. I'm in a secret location, of course. Those of you who might know me on Patreon might actually recognize this as my studio. It's a bit of a mess right now, really. But it's okay, because you can't see that. Haha, creative cutting that. Well, regardless, I have a few things to plug other than the show ahead of us. First up is, of course, our Teespring. That is a t-shirt maker place. We've got our logos and our cover photos that we're putting on t-shirts and mugs and bags and other fun stuff. And you can buy them. And then you can wear them to, you know, the refrigerator, I guess. I guess we're not really in as much quarantine as we were previously, but really let's stay inside as much as we can so that those of us who are looking forward to a fall season can still have a fall season. Please, I beg of you, I really want to work again other than this. I mean, I love this, don't get me wrong, but there is nothing quite like actually being outside. It's a bit hot in here and stuffy, which I'm complaining about when I just admitted that I would be at Muskogee. I haven't looked up the weather for them today. Never mind. Alright. Regardless, please stay inside, because I don't really want to get sick, so there's that. Now, for those of you that may be a little bit annoyed that I'm sitting here just prattling on, I do have one other very special thing that I could tell you I could be doing instead. I could be telling you jokes. Alright. Now with that, I have to tell a joke. Oh, it's Memorial Day weekend, so you know what that means. We gotta remember those who have served for us, of course. So that leads to my favorite joke to tell on such an auspicious weekend. Where does the king keep his armies? In his sleeveys. All right, so it's not a very good joke. It's a fun joke, but it's not a very good joke. Yeah. You can pay me to stop telling jokes. I mean, just saying, I do have a Patreon and virtual tip jars and all that good jazz. I'll pop those in the chat at some point or another. But the big important one for me right now is go buy t-shirts. Go buy our merchandise. That'll help actually with the festival itself. This festival is entirely volunteer run. Miss Laura and I have been doing this entirely out of pocket, and when you're in quarantine times, that's a little more difficult. I know my paycheck's a bit of it. Yeah. But with your help, those proceeds will go right back into building more of an audience, trying to help defray those costs. And on top of it, you get a cool t-shirt to walk around. You've got the most, honestly, I love our logos. The cover photo was designed by Laura, and the logo itself, where it says, the wondrous, wandering wireless Renaissance Festival. I always start on the wrong W and get it confused. The important part is that it's the WWW Renfest. Let's be real. But that beautiful black logo was actually designed by the Queen, Miss Anne Groner of Better Than None, and Fair Enough, I believe, is the new project that she's done. We had her on our odds and ends show. She was beautiful voice, that one. I've loved Better Than None for a long time, so I consider myself kind of extra happy to get to work with these lovely people all the time. Really, honestly, I'm going to take a moment here. I want you to think about your favorite performer that you get to see at Renaissance Festival. Just whoever it is, I know it's me, but just think about them. Just think about them really hard. Now think about a life without them, without that person around, how much duller it would be. And that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to make sure that you don't have to see that duller side. We want you to enjoy. Maybe perhaps even find yourself a new performer that you like. Yeah, I know, it's crazy talk, but really truthfully, every year, every festival tends to bring in new talent or new projects from old talent, and it's really no different. This is a chance for some of us who have never made it out to the West Coast or the East Coast to catch some of these very interesting acts. For example, we've had in the past, we had Periwinkle Twinkle. I'm sorry, I had to get the name order right. We had Periwinkle Twinkle, who was, oh my goodness, so adorable. I never heard of her before. All of this went down, and now we've had her on the show, and she was so much fun. We never met Professor Peanut before. These are, for those of you that don't know, I tend to stick to a lot of the southern Midwestern festivals, so Missouri, Central Missouri, and Oklahoma, that sort of kind of, I guess you could call it the, no, you couldn't call it that. Never mind. Ignore what I was about to say. And then, of course, Laura kind of hits more of that, like, northern Midwestern, getting up into the Iowas. We're into Nebraska. We're very insular. It takes a long time to get all the way out to, say, Ohio, which is still technically Midwestern, even though it's in the Eastern time zone. It takes a long time for us to get out to Arizona. It takes a long time to get to Colorado. I have been fortunate to get out there. It hailed on me in July with a 40-degree temperature shift between days. I thought Missouri and Oklahoma weather were a bit odd and unpredictable. My goodness. The tips out there are also something very interesting. Sometimes you can find a little bit of unexpected stuff in your box. But it's the same in California too. It's just an inkling here. A wee bit of one. Regardless.